throwing knives, a weapon a lot of people call trash, but I call it trash when you don't know what to do with it. So I'm here to tell you exactly how to use it. Let's get started. With the attacks we have the left click, the right click and the melee. Left click does 60 damage a knife, so 120 if you hit them both. They do 90 damage a headshot and have a range of 25 meters. Right click does 70 damage a knife, so 140 if you hit them both. They do 105 damage a headshot and have a range of 35 meters. And then the melee does 40 damage per hit and has a range of 1 meter. It's perfect for finishing off. Now I'm gonna tell you how to use these attacks to combo people. The light combo is very simple. You use one knife attack and then you do a melee. But watch out, you have to hit both knives. You can also just throw them like you see here, but it's really messy and inefficient, so rather than this, try and combo. The medium combo can be more of a distance combo. You can do a heavy attack and then a light attack. If you are more close range, you can use a light attack 2 times and then a melee. Then you have the heavy combo, and the heavy combo is very simple. You do any knife attack 3 times, that's enough to kill heavy. Then you have the loadout. You have invisibility, a stun gun, a gas grenade and a vanishing bomb. The stun gun is perfect to disable opponents. You could use it like you see here to stun an opponent so your team can finish him off. You can also stun the opponent to kill him by yourself, even if it's a heavy. You don't want to stun an opponent where you're 1 HP, that won't work, like you see here. Then we have the cloak and vanishing bomb. They fit each other perfectly, like you see in this clip. I'm in a pretty heated moment, so I rotate away. Then, when my cloak is a bit charged, I challenge a fight. I'm not gonna win, but I have no time on my cloak left, so I can use my vanishing bomb to once again rotate away and survive this fight, even when I should have been dead there. At last we have the gas grenade. Let's start with how not to use it. Don't just keep it in your hand like here, you will be vulnerable so you can easily be killed. Throw it fast like this when you see or know enemies likely will push from here. And here we have the blunder of the day as well, and how I should have done it instead. So when I pick fights, what I like to do if I'm pushing a whole team, what most of the time is not a good idea, but if you do, I like to go from behind cover when I'm invisible, push one, kill him as fast as possible, leave, they see me now, they're shooting, and I'm going back behind cover, rotate and probably use my tactical, rotate and go from somewhere else and try and kill another one. And if you don't miss your knives, it works amazing. If you miss your knife, you have to work on your aim, man, otherwise you'll be dead in seconds. Then, when I'm attacking, I like to strafe around when they have like hit scan weapons and stuff like that. I like to just walk around because you do enough damage to kill them really fast. So I don't care if they have hit scan, you kill them really fast. When they have shotguns, you're more fucked, but it doesn't matter because you can just strafe around like this, just wiggle around, and they'll miss a lot of their shots. So you can just wiggle around, and in the meantime try and kill them and not miss all their shots, but it doesn't matter. If you do it correctly, you can kill them really fast. So it doesn't matter if they have a shotgun, you'll kill them. And then for the secret trick, it's only for when you have invisibility. You'll be invisible and you want to snipe someone, like that guy. You want to kill him. So you charge your right mouse click and you go invisible immediately. And you throw it when you are invisible. It works amazing. So what you do, when you are invisible, you charge your knife and you go invisible again. And no one saw that. Then we have the match, and the match is as follows. We spawn close to the vault and I see that guy, so I jump down to not counter him. I see my teammate almost dying and I see no death. So I thought, okay, he damaged him. I grab the vault and I'm gonna check upstairs. And there I saw him. So I'm going behind him, or at least following him, and we finish him off. He was pretty stupid. Then after I killed this guy, I saw someone jumping, and because most lights in our lobby had a melee, I suspected he had a melee, and I was right. I rotate away from him and I kill him, even with all my missed throws. Now I need to defend the cash out, and I realize there's an enemy there, so I'm gonna push him. I realize I see a second enemy and the shadow of a third enemy, so I know there are 3 guys. So I turn around to attack them in the back. I killed the medium first, he was really clueless and I'm just bad, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna push and I see one jump. He was in a fight with my teammate, so he's low, so I melee him. And then I'm gonna follow the last guy, because why shouldn't I? And I shouldn't have done this, because both my teammates are dead and I need to defend the cash out. And I didn't, I died and we lost the cash out. This was in my opinion a really fun one. I was contesting a heavy, that wasn't really my smartest idea. So he uses a shield, so I have to push. And I like crawl under his RPG. I don't know how this works, but I survive. Shouldn't have. This was a really important one. I saw they were fighting around the cash out, so I knew we could third party last moment. So I was running into the game, screaming in my mic that we had the third party. And we did. So they were fighting, and the only one survived is the heavy. We killed the heavy, and we got a cash out. And that's all because we scouted that they were killing each other when we were already dead. It was perfect. And I'm pushing another cash out. I see 1, 2 and 3 people. But I still think it's a good idea to push. So I'm pushing. And I see one guy. And then I see the heavy. I'm pushing the medium. I think I can kill him. I jump on him. And the heavy turns around and kills me. It was a really stupid push. But it doesn't matter. Because we win anyways. But it wasn't because I carried or my team carried. We did it together. They were more on the objective. And I killed. And that's what you see here. If you like this guide, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Watch the other one, the sword guide. And let me know what guide you want to see and I'll make it happen. Bye bye!